Ready for some Saturday night baseball here in Dunedin. And this time, we're set to just play one game. A 9-inning contest as the Bradenton Marauders look to secure. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball down and away. Breaking ball, called, strike three. Slider dropped right. Swing and a fly ball out to right. Hit well again. Hernandez is back in front of the track. This one dives and drops into his mitt to end the inning. 0-1. Blown out in the air, left center field. Long way to go for Braylon Bishop. Into the alley, lays out, and he can't get it. Rolls off the track and into the wall. Lejeski steps into second base, standing up. His first pitch. Cued off the end of the bat and slowly dribbled out to second. De Los Santos over, picks it up, and tosses to first in time to end the innings. 3-2. Taken down low, ball four. Good take from Florentino. That was a fastball. Breaking ball outside, ball four. Good take from Berg. A slider bending off the plate. Leaned over. Breaking ball lined out to the gap, right center field. Long way to go for Shaw. It's down off the track and then the wall. Florentino scores. Berg is burning right behind him. He will score without a play. Home. Down and in. That one got a piece of Tobin, I think, and it did. So he'll take first base. Rounded to the right side and through for a base hit. Wide open right side of the infield with De Los Santos shading up the middle. Into second is Tobin, a single for Torino. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Blue 91 by him, strike three. That was the first punch out for Ager, and it comes in a big spot from Ager. Swing and a miss. Got him for strike three. Good changeup down and out of the zone. Picks up the second punch out for Ager, and it gets him out of a first and second. Swing, and it's torched on a line down to the left for a knock. Single for Sevi, 106 off the bat. And that's a good start to the inning. Just the second hit of the night for Bradenton. We've now seen just 4 hits combined. 1-1. Grounded up the first base line, fair ball and past Chirinos. It's rolling to the corner. Severino is racing for third. He's getting the wave around. Florentino into second. Hernandez's throw is late. Severino scores. Taken upstairs, ball four. That is the next pitch is lined and caught by the second baseman Toman. His throw to the third doubles up Florentino with the infield in. That was rocketed right to Toman's left. He lunged out to snatch it, and Florentino was well off the bag. So that ends the inning. A 4-5 double play. A run does come in on the RBI double from Florentino. We enter the bottom of the 6th. 1-0. Popped on the ground, past the dive for Severino and through to left, the base knock. Single for Hernandez, opens up the 6th, 1 on, nobody out. Taken up and away, ball four, 96 that time, but a miss. Swing and a miss, 95 shoved past him, felt him, held on. Round number 1, first strikeout for Matoma as well. Runners rounded up the middle, and it just sneaks through into center. A base knock. Hernandez gets the wave. Bishop's throw comes into third on a hop. It's juggled by Severino, and safe in there is Shaw. Into second on the play is Torino. That cuts the deficit to 3-1. Towards Dunedin. Marauders lead down to 2. RBI for Chirinos, advances to second on the throw. Throw was in there in time from Bishop right there, but unfortunately Severino couldn't. Swing and a liner out to left center field and hit well. Mendez over though in front of the track, puts the squeeze on, and that ends the inning. Swing and a ground ball with some English past the diving shortstop Rodriguez and threw into left center. Farrow rounds first but holds. A wide turn for him, but he'll stick with the single. 2-2. Swing and a liner, barreled out to right center. Shaw is over, he leaps and he can't get it. It rolls all the way into the gap, into the wall. Farrow scores, Mendez parks at second base. Rounded right to the second baseman Toman. He takes it to the bag himself, throws off his heels to first, in time to complete the 4-3 double play. Just what the doctor ordered for Dunedin. That retires the side, but swing and a miss. A changeup falling off the table into the dirt. Powell goes fishing to Jesus. Swing and a miss. Got him for strike three. Good start to the inning for Joe Fly. Broken bat looper over to third, and it parachutes in for a base hit. Sanford, the shortstop, picks it up. Hernandez, a big turnaround first, but holds there. So a single with 2 down. Rounded up the first base line, past the dive of Ramirez. This one's rolling into foul ground. Heading for third is Hernandez. He's going to get the stop sign. A 2-out double for Sam Shaw as the ball is now lodged underneath the overhang in foul ground, and coming around to score is another run. I'm not exactly sure what the ruling was. Farrow was standing there with his hands up, and because of that, Hernandez came in to score from third, and on the play, Shaw advanced to third. And now the Marauders dugout is letting Brandon Smith, the field umpire, hear it. There's a couple ways to look at it. Again, it got stuck underneath the padding there. So Farrow, while the runners had stopped in second and third, wasn't picking up the baseball. And there was no call from any of the umpires. So the runners just kept on running. And they're going to count that run. That is a huge break for the Blue Jays. We'll see what they ruled at. Again, there was no physical error. It was just Farrow thinking that the ball was out of play. 0-1. Flow into the air, deep right center. Bishop on his horse, back to the track, reaches up. Did he make the catch? No, it drops. A run is in from third, that's Shaw. Into second is Toman. And all of a sudden, we've got a one-run game. It's 4-3. Breaking ball, swing and a foul tip held on by Berg. Strike three. Jonoel Valdez picks up his biggest K of the night. Breaking ball roped on the line to right. It's down in front of Hernandez for a base hit. Another rocket from Florentino. That one 102 off the bat. He's got a multi-hit day, too. Up and away, ball four, and a 4-walk day for Derek Berg. 1-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Rodriguez fields, flips it to second for one. Relay from Toman is in time for the timely 6-4-3 double play. Fastball, strike three called right over the outer third of the plate at 95. Bishop doesn't like it, but isn't going to challenge with just one left. He is still Valdez. Breaking ball, grounded, past the dive of De Los Santos, through into right, and the tying run is on base. The 3-2. Just a bit low, ball four. Walk to De Jesus and the winning run. Lined out to right. This one's trouble. It's down for a base hit and rolling to the wall. Powell scored a tie. De Jesus is getting the wave. De Los Santos up with it. Throw to the plate's not in time. Walk-off two-run double for Alexis Hernandez. And a heartbreaker in Dunedin for Bradenton on this Saturday night. 5-4 win for the Blue Jays as the Marauders were walked off for the third time this year. The lights are flickering here in a packed house at TD Ballpark, and their fireworks show has started a little bit early.